What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another late night in the Brew Lab with me, Lone Fox, your brewmaster in chief. And tonight in the Brew Lab, I am actually currently watching Worlds. Because of my time zone, I have to watch these replays like the day after. So I tried my very best to keep my blinkers on and not go on any of my social media. Because I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on WhatsApp groups, Discord, like YouTube. I was trying to avoid all of that so that I could watch finals day, top 8 day, and not know who won and kind of enjoy it as a surprise. And then, of course, I glanced at my phone and somebody posted it in a Magic group or something like Jean-Emmanuel Depraz, world champion. Damn it. But I've realized that even though it's been spoiled and I know who's going to win, I still am going to watch the rest of the day because it's such tight, amazing gameplay. I'm absolutely loving watching it. I'm about halfway through the day, and I thought before I continue watching, now that I know who won, let me just snag Jean-Emmanuel, or as he's better known in these circles, JDE's Esper Legends deck, and jam it for you guys in best of 3, as I did with Marcio Carvalho's deck the other day. So another of these deck lists from Worlds in best of 3, but this time the one that actually won the championship. So without further ado, let's jump into JED's Esper Legends brew. And no surprises, honestly. And a lot of people predicted this, when they did the previous bans, the remaining insane card once Fable and Bankbuster had rotated was Raffine, and here it is, won the world championship. There's literally no new card. It's just a couple of copies of Lord Skitter's Blessing, and that's it. 0 new other cards. So it's a list that continues to just kick butt. I think the latest new addition is Faerie Mastermind. It's nice, drawing cards, the flash threat. There's many. I still haven't played much with it myself, but actually there was loads of copies registered for Worlds, and I think it's really good. I just need to learn how to play properly with it. As just another one of these 2-drops where you want to go Skrelv, 2-drop, Raffine, Sheoldred. You want to always do that every single game. Skrelv, some sort of a 2-drop, Raffine, Sheoldred. You might even mulligan to make sure that you have that type of thing available to you in hand at the beginning. And it'll depend on what the matchup is, which of these 2-drops is the best thing to employ. And then we can, remove some of them if we want to bring in more interaction. Maybe we get rid of the Thalia and we bring in our wedding announcements and, our non-creature spells. Change the way the deck plays a little bit. But otherwise, yeah, it's a very powerful curve, and we fix mana with Plaza of Heroes. There's 27 lands, and obviously higher number of these utility lands from Kamigawa because of the cost reduction from having this many legendaries in play. Yeah, more counter spells, more removal. I like the AO too. I guess against a more mid-range, Slogfest, you want somewhere to go over the top that also provides value when it dies. That could be, yeah. Anyway, I can't wait to jam it and see if I can't win a couple of matches on the best of 3 ladder. We all know how terrible I am at that meta. Well, not terrible. I just don't know it, so I don't know exactly what to expect. But I'm imagining a lot of people are playing lists from Worlds right now because it's already been over, and everybody knows what they enjoyed. I was, almost. I was debating whether I should play. What's his name? The Citrus Assassin. What's his full name? Something orange. He always plays Azorius, but this time he came with a spicy Bant list, which is essentially just Azorius control, but with 4 copies of Up the Beanstalk for card draw. Some crazy matches. He lost to Jean-Emmanuel Depraz in the semi-finals or whatever to just a terrible bit of luck. But it really looked like he was going to go the way there. Okay, we don't have the 2-drop, but we might draw one. But we've got Raffine and Ertai and some removal. I think that's pretty decent. Let's keep that one. Limmy Ted. Aha! Okay. Remove something. Play Raffine. Follow up with Sheoldred. good luck pre-board getting rid of this. He can bring in the Lithomantic Barrages from the side in game 2. From what I saw of Marcio Carvalho's, best of 3 mono red deck. Fantastico. But now I'm going to present another must-kill threat in the form of Sheoldred the Apocalypse. Skadoosh. 3 damage. Whatevs. I was really expecting at least 1 copy of Mono Red to make it into the top 8. I was actually very surprised and slightly disappointed. I guess, whatever, there is obviously a huge element of luck. But it was like a big chunk of the meta, and a lot of people believed in it, and I think a lot of the people who did bring it did well, but just not quite as well as... So, do you just sack the Thrill Seeker to kill the Sheoldred with the thing? No, yes. Then you can also swing. Nice. Very nice. It's got those adversaries. Flash in the Mastermind. Thanks to Plaza of Heroes and the fact that Raffine has blue. This can tap for blue. Alright, well, there's nothing in the yard for him to snag, so I doubt he'll go for the double. I mean, maybe. Huh? I don't really want this invasion to invade, honestly. Applying threats. If he deploys something with haste, okay, can really flip the invasion. Now we counter it. And he has to, you know. Give me that sweet, sweet cardboard, baby. Ooh! Backup Raffine. Alright. So clearly, okay, no, okay, interesting. I like your choice there, my friend. I was gonna lose Ertai regardless. Okay. Alright. I can dig. I can dig it. But you can't dig that. It's Rona time. Ooh. Hello. How good of you to stop by. Yeah, well, clearly I blocked that. That's what I thought. Ah, life's good. When you're beating mono red. Okay, so probably what? Bring in the one surge. And I don't know. Like, I think get rid of Thalia. I never liked the card. Bring in the cut downs. And call it a day. You know? I think I'm even gonna take out the make disappear. And have one of AO. Nah. Too long to get to. Maybe the wedding announcement? I think we just need to rely on like a turn 2 Dennick, turn 3 Raffine, grow the Dennick, get the life gain, blah 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 blah. So maybe just the 4th cut down? Nah. One of AO. Game number 2. Let's go. What you got for me, Limmy Ted? Game 1 was nice, to say the least. Let's see if I can post board mono red aggro. Leaning more into the park here is the way I like it, honestly. Love Invasion of Thalia. Wonder what's going on here. Internet connection is fine. Oh well. Take this opportunity to have a quick slug. It would appear as though Limmy Ted is having some internet connection issues. A bit of a cold. There's no way I concede. There's just no way. Free win is a free win. Wouldn't mind to climb up a little higher in the mythics again. So I get a nice, enjoyable experience on the ladder towards the end of the season. I have a couple of spicy brews. I've got one more world. Actually, you know what? This is probably going to be the last of the world champs content. Nice, nice. White, black, Rona 2. I would have preferred a Dennick on 2, but anyway, it appears as though our friend here is not back yet. Swing. Swing. Bag of Rats has to be like up there with my favorites though. It's like, here, have a bag of rats, mate. Swing. Off you go, mono red. Get out of my sight. Okay, cool. A little bit boring content-wise. I might actually cut that out, like, whatevs. I'll leave the first match in, or I'll just leave the whole lot of it in. It wasn't too painful. Went over pretty quickly, fortunately. So, on to the next one. What are we doing for time? No problemo. Ooh, ooh. I wonder if Croaky's is awake at this time. Probably. I wonder what time he starts streaming in Europe. Oh, okay. Best of 3 ladder, not that populated with Mythic gamers at this hour of the day. Sure. Raffine, my dear, as I like to call you, Raffine. Oh, so fine, Raffine. He's probably rolling his eyes. Oh, it's the world's deck. Gross. Well, what can I say? 1, 2, 3. Fourth land for Sheoldred, and we've just done the thing. But I think Thalia is going to be the winner here as a way to stall the sweeper next turn. Yep. Alright, so I think we're going to have to bring in the damn counter magic here. Maybe Rona is a little less good. Let's see. I didn't see much of what he was deploying, but I just made a few assumptions. Don't think we'll need the graveyard hate from the Lord Skitter. I'd rather have, you know, counter spells and the slow burn of the wedding announcements. Sort of blink deck. Okay. Hey man, I'll take it. Ranking quickly with Jean-Emmanuel Depraz fantastic creation. I'm sure he speaks. Actually, I've heard him speak. Yeah, he speaks exactly like you would expect a French Hall of Famer to speak. I love his accent. It's classic. One of my favorites, actually, the French accent is. Just crack a few packs. My OCD means I can't have these little notifications to distract me from my main menu. So I always kind of go and click through everything. But you guys are just going to have to be along for the ride. Doing very well on the Mastery Pass. On to the next one. 1935. Breezing through these. Let's hope for a little bit more of a, you know, intense back and forth with like some sort of deck that's well suited to beat me. Maybe Golgari mid-range, something else from the event, maybe a domain player. 1, 2. and then we see. Oh. Who it is. Selesnya enchantments. That's ooh, okay, no. Maybe just Naya humans then? And he's gonna have his own Thalia right now. Would love it, just a black source untapped off the top. Into Raffine, attack with Thalia, discard Skrelv, grow Thalia. But if it is his own Thalia, we can't do that because the first strike will still, I mean, they'll eliminate each other, but we'll lose our Thalia. Wow, isn't that nice? Sorry, Skrelv. I think it's too late for you to do much. It's time for the apocalypse to do a thing. Tapland, baby. Alright, definitely some sort of token strategy. Let's attack first. Keep my backup Sheoldred and Raffine. I think it's gonna be the key. The Skitter against this deck, I don't know. I'd rather have a bigger blocker. That's what I thought. I mean, wow. Okay, so no counter spells. Maybe cut Lord Skitter. Bring in the at least 2 wedding announcements. And then I think Faerie Mastermind good over Thalia. Especially considering I'm considering bringing in some more removal. Maybe 1 less Thalia and just go 3 cut downs. And try and, I think the better like 2-drop is going to be Dennick once again with the life gain here, and then the Faerie Mastermind with the flying. Maybe we can cut one, you know, just get rid of Thalia altogether. Bring in a 3rd wedding announcement and 1 more cut down. It looks like maybe there'll be that bunny corn thing. Just cut 1 Skrelv. Let's try, I mean, we're 1 game up. Let's try some different things. If we lose this one, maybe we'll try a different config. But it seems like the hand smoother or whatever, like as soon as I get rid of the Thalia, I get more Dennicks in the opening hand. Case in point. Wow. We kept 1 Skrelv in the main. Oh no, we didn't. We kept 3, sorry. I only cut 1 Skrelv from the main. Oh, crap shoots. Huge misplay. I was supposed to play the cave. Humongous misplay. Okay, it's that Naya Pia shenanigans with the exile. It's tokens, yes. Okay, so maybe we... I don't know. Now I'm not feeling as good about my sideboard choices. Will he go for the card draw and lose a human? I wish I knew why the auto tapper decided to tap my freaking Plaza. Unbelievable. Should never trust the auto tapper. It's made 0 sense. We've lost this one. We can just jam out the Virtue next turn. We've got no sweeper. There's no way. Swing, swing! I think it's just going to get out of control because he's going to jam down one of those virtues. I think we're going to bring in the counter magic instead and actually leave the damn wedding announcements out of the equation. We'll just try and catch these like token producers on the way down. It's a tough match actually. I mean, we got lucky in the last game. Maybe actually keeping the Thalias in is the way to go. Restore the wedding festivity a little bit, the Wren's resolve, and try to just go for the thing. Oh, and he's got the removal for the freaking Sheoldred, which will not only remove it but also add. Okay, this game is GG. I'm gonna let him. You know, let's for the views. Let's check it out. Obviously, he'll use that Witchstalker's Frenzy. It'll also trigger the Pia. Wow. Sick. Super value engaged. Just play the Questing Druid man. Is that his name again? Yeah, Questing Druid. And then attack 1 mana, Witchstalker's Friendly, put a counter on Questing Druid and kill my Sheoldred and get in for whatever. Wow. This deck also did pretty well. It was like there was a moment there where it won some MTG Online thing and then it was in a Japanese tournament. Like, wow. Just trying to go for the OTK, my friend here. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I mean, yeah, I think that's game. Gives all of the tokens +1/+1. Sick deck, mate. I like. Boom, 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 boom. You know, the gif with the guy. Okay. Well, I don't know. Wow. Okay. Very worried now. All of a sudden, extremely worried. More reactive. Let's see. Ah, oh, wow. Scary stuff. Okay. Terrible. Okay. Happier now. 3 mana Impulse. Okay. Guess we can just blot out if he plays Pia. He'll lose this Reckless Impulse, which is fantastic. Got the exile spell, I'm assuming. The... Okay. Full cost frenzy. Go, Thalia, go. Go, Thalia, go, baby. That's the way to do it. Phew, I was worried there for a second, guys. That was very, like, convincing game 2 against that opponent. Like, for a second there. Alright, do we have time for one more? I do not think that we do. But I think that's enough. I think that's enough. I mean, we got to see some real salty scoops from a mono red player. We got a little bit of a run for our money. Now against this Naya Pia Nalaar deck. Overall, though, I don't feel the need to go too deep into the gameplay footage because we know this deck very well. I just wanted to get up a nice clickbaity title for the post-Worlds. Everybody's trying to look at who won and what deck they played, and maybe somebody will search up this on YouTube and I'll get a couple extra views. But yeah, obviously still continuing to be absolutely freaking busted. Maybe they should have banned Raffine, but I don't know. It's a 4-of in the other version of Esper Legends, which happens to also be the most, you know, between the two different ways of Esper that was at the tournament, it's by far the most represented archetype and color combination. So, you know. But since there's no rotation and no ban announcements until there's like a little window after each set release, so like in November they might decide to ban something, but otherwise it's going to be like this for a little while longer. So that's it for tonight's gameplay footage. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you all in the next one, and then I'll be coming at you with another fresh Brew Lab brew. And until then, this is Lone Fox from the Brew Lab signing out. Peace, y'all.